All you did gotta do is click on, right?
Yeah, she should.
Okay. It says we are live.
Yeah, she still ain't hit it.
Y'all remember Let's Get Ready to Rumble? The WWF announcer
Yeah.
that for the squad. Yeah, I see us. We up here. When I do make this big, am I going to be able to see the comments?
I can't see the comments. I never can. I'm not actually on Facebook though.
Oh, you are? That's yeah. I got it on my computer and I'm on Facebook on my phone.
Yeah, no, I'm on my
Yeah,
phone.
you ain't gonna be able to see the comments through the Zoom.
Yeah, I ain't tripping really. You can send me a letter.
All right, so we are live officially, and there's no comments. Oh, 4 people is watching us. I don't know if that's us 4 being on here. But welcome to another Friday Night Live. I need that ring announcer going on. Let's get ready to rumble.
You should. Yeah, like sleep, let off the horns.
Oh shoot!
I be paying attention, y'all, but I be reading the comments on my phone, so that's why my head be feeling stuck all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to do that.
What do I do? Let's get off of this full
Squad
screen.
is live.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to share it. It won't let me share it.
Because it's in the squad.
Okay. I'll just go up here and make a post in real quick. Y'all come on in here and visit us.
Sam Day said squad up. Yee. What's up, Sam?
What's up with it, Sam?
How you doing tonight, brother?
What's up, Sam? We just open to all questions tonight. You know what I mean? The floor is everyone's tonight. Yeah. It's open to any questions,
real
any topic.
Vibe.
Real organic night. Yee.
Actually, I'm gonna let y'all watch the questions so I can be looking at the camera this round.
All right.
I'll read some of the questions. I can do that.
Yeah, I got them right here. My head be like this, but y'all know I'm looking at the computer, hopefully.
You on the swivel.
Yeah, you know.
So yeah. Today, man.
I'm reading the comments on my phone.
All right, mute yourself.
Sam Day said, he said, I'm good like cooked food. I know that's right. What you cooking, Sam?
I see, Sam, you've been showing your face and letting us hear your voice, man. You was the mystery man for a minute.
Yeah. I don't see it.
Videos you've been dropping on YouTube at night, so they've been helping me out too, bro.
Yeah, real talk. Appreciate that.
Yeah. For some odd reason, I can't see the comments. I got it on the screen, so y'all. Oh no, y'all ain't gonna be. I got the background. I gotta remember. I got this up here too, so y'all can see that I actually got a body. And it's not just my head moving back.
Last week you was just a floating head, though.
Yeah.
It was dope though.
Just floating presidente.
Okay, Mike. Mike Thompson said, "What up?" Thanks, guys. You coming in with some longer content? Okay, Mike. Mike Thompson said, "What up?"
Yeah. That longer content is definitely something that we're working on. The
I'm
lives be
actually
super long.
yeah, the lives be like 8 hours. It'd be a shift at the job.
Man.
You know, but I'm uploading a YouTube video right now. I think this joint, like, I'm trying to make my videos not too long because they said that's the key, you know,
That's the
because
problem.
yeah,
Mm.
that's my
So,
problem. I gotta shorten my
YouTube
videos.
wants you like 10 minutes. People want like 3 to 4 minutes. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
there's like, you know, like 7 to 8 is a sweet spot. But that 7 to 8 is sometimes, you know,
Yeah.
it's sometimes easier to go longer than it is, you know what I'm saying, to get to like right there in the middle. It's a weird deal.
yeah.
'Cause I struggle with that. 2 minutes, I can use 2 minutes all day long. 2 minutes, I got 2 minutes all day long.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
after that, you know what I
They don't
mean?
want to give you that check if it's 8 minutes or less than 8 minutes.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna just
gotta
start going
be 8.
live. I'm gonna just start doing marathon lives. Just turn the camera on. I just turn
Word.
it on.
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
That's
time is
dope
working.
though.
Oh, y'all get
What's
it?
up,
You
Matt
know what I'm
and
saying?
James? How y'all doing tonight?
Real talk though, Jay. That's
Hold
how
on,
you do
fellas.
it though.
That's what has to be the move.
That's
You know,
true.
two birds, one stone.
Cause I mean I like a long YouTube video. A lot of people don't like them long. I like them. I be mad when somebody come through like a 3-minute video. I'm like, you gonna do me like that?
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on what the topic is for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Solely. I try to do 8 to 10 minutes and then get out of there.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Get in, give them what they need, get on.
That's how I give you 5. 'Cause I got
I'm
stuff to
clingy.
do. You know, I know you got stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Look, I'm
time is
clingy.
something real. Yeah, you know. You know
All right,
what I mean?
so
I don't want to give you too much.
James Patton said that's true. I like shorter videos and ready from working at home. I'm sorry, y'all. My computer is lacking. Mac the Goon McCray said I'm tapped in. Just opened up the shop.
Squad.
Oh, really, man? Congratulations, man.
That's a big
Congrats, bro.
Good look.
No money, man.
Good look.
James Patton said he prefer playlists and short videos. So pretty much you must let them roll over from video to video. Probably watch the whole little series real quick.
I got you.
Yeah.
I feel that, James. That
That's
makes
the
sense.
thing. If you notice, like if you put in a 12-minute video, they're only watching 3 to 4 minutes of that anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But on the average, but if you put out that's weird. If you put out a 4-minute video, they're only gonna watch like 2 of that. Like
Yeah.
you already watching 4 anyway. You know what I mean? Like, give me the 4. You know what I'm saying? Like we can both agree. You got 4, I got 4. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
You gotta
it's a weird deal though.
Like stuff like TikTok and Instagram is popping because people they got short attention spans.
Yep.
True. TikTok.
Them real short clips.
Yeah.
Y'all can't be saying stuff like that until they say squad TikTok, all right?
I don't even tick nor talk. You know.
They don't do tick or talk.
Oh yeah. James Patton says it's too long. You skip through it, and that's I think I have that problem right now. People just skip through my video, get to what they want to know, and then go.
Yeah, I watch them all the way. Yeah.
I'll watch the video though, because I understand the watch hours. If you don't know the watch hours, it don't make no sense to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
I watch videos. I don't even try to see what you're really doing. I just watch the videos, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? On the strength. Like I'm not even trying to do ad trace that month, week, or year. You know what I'm saying? But I mess with you. You know what I'm saying? You entertain me. So you know what I mean?
I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate it. For real.
Even as you
shouts out to Alexis.
You know, maybe on the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All day.
Really, like I think it's because it's I'm looking at my daughter, y'all, when I'm recording, and I know y'all know the story, but everybody might not know. My daughter picked up the camera on me one day when I was talking to her about, pressing a shirt. And then I'm like, what is you doing? She was like, Dad, you should just record this because, you know, you talking to the camera and the way you talking to the camera. I mean, even though I was talking to her, she was like, it come off right. So that's how YouTube life started for Mike.
Mike T.
What made y'all start YouTube? Sound?
Y'all made me
Yeah.
Who, me?
watching y'all do YouTube. Y'all was having fun. I need to get down with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's your
that's why
story,
it's so
man?
doing it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh man, honestly, I don't know. I always wanted to do it, but I believe like when quarantine hit, and you know what I'm saying, I got a camera and I just started recording myself. My first videos are trash. They're beat though, but they some of my highest number videos though. You know what I mean? A couple of them, but yeah, I was in here like heat pressing. I'd be talking to myself and singing like I do in
How
my
you doing,
videos.
Tony? What's up, Sam Day?
So
Sorry.
I just decided to record myself, man.
I went through 6 videos last night. This is James Patton on Mike's channel trying to learn how to offset. Hey, I appreciate you. I'm putting little crash courses in there. I'm trying to keep them uniform. Pretty much just response. And if I can explain something a little bit more thorough, please drop a comment on that video.
Real talk.
Videos are pretty. I watch all of them. They pretty. You explain yourself well.
Yeah, they're very helpful.
I didn't want to make it too wordy or too overcomplicated because then you lose people's focus. You know, you start getting real intricate and going off into side details. So try to be as direct as possible.
We got some new people. Rakita, what's going on?
You're
Tony,
Tony said, yeah, Tony said hi. Sam
What
Day
up?
said he started mukbanging. You did.
Uh-oh.
Why is it called mukbang? Can you tell me that, Sam? Why is it mukbanging?
What actually turn the camera on and you just in front of the camera? Do you even say like, this is mighty tasty, or do you just like what do you do exactly?
You mukbang.
Yeah. I might want to, you know what I mean, but I need to kind of know, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah.
Maybe hey, squad mukbang night. You know what I mean? Like what night of the week is that? We're all getting meals. That's where we're at.
Oh shoot.
My YouTube really started on a fluke. Made a YouTube like a year prior. Just had a channel with nothing on it. Was at work one day and said, I want to do YouTube. And if I don't do it today, it's not gonna happen. Recorded a video right there at work. Like if you see the first video, I got on work clothes and the highlighter green fluorescent and
yeah.
posted in the rest was history.
And I was at work when I watched that video. I was at work.
Yeah.
I watched
up,
that video
Alyssa?
and I was like, you know what I'm saying? When I was just starting to press search, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to follow people that's like right at they start. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you was starting around the time I was starting, like that's what I was like, oh, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else said it was cool, but I wasn't really trying to see that because I was already doing what I was doing. But just to have somebody doing it, that's motivation. You know what I'm saying? So even if I'm not trying to learn what you do, but you still motivating me. The fact that you do it, because like most people can't talk to everybody about that. Like that's not their lane. So you can't talk to people who live in mail like, hey, I'm pressing church. Like they only gonna give you so much attention. But the fact that you're doing that, you know what I mean? That right there, it gives you that push.
Right.
That's what right there, you know what I mean? It's that motivation.
I get that push from all y'all.
Yeah.
And I'll be on there. Go back on there. They real good, but I get the job done though.
Hey, Sam Day says the mukbang is eating and talking, I think, in Japan or Japanese.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Mukbang.
You don't talk about the meals. You talk about just anything.
The activity of eating and
like
talking.
Like I got some tacos in Japan. Okay, I get you.
I'm about to mukbang some Chipotle when I get up off of here.
Oh, okay. I see you.
It sounds so dirty, right? I'm a mukbang my Chipotle. You know?
Oh, shoot.
Come on, man.
I eat chicken 24/7, y'all.
Man,
I
I got
love
chicken and
You one of those guys.
a real
Hold up, what
I
kind
have
of chicken wings? Bone in or bone out?
bone
Oh,
in.
I gotta have a bone. I
Chicken.
prefer the bone. I need to know that that's what's
A
going
boneless
on.
chicken wing ain't nothing but a breast.
Right?
I got a
It's a
cold
nugget.
vegetarian. I got a cold vegetarian story. Cold vegetarian story. Cold one. All I did was eat chicken for like all my life. Just chicken, chicken, chicken. And then one day there was like an old crusty bird, right? Like in the bumper of my car, right? And going through the drive-through, I could not rinse that bird out, right? So I had to get in there and take the bird out, right? So that like crunchy, like after that, no more meat. Definitely no more
For
chicken.
real?
Bones, like,
Ooh, wee.
yeah, I was
Wow.
like, that is no. Yeah.
That probably would
I
change my
cannot
life
unsee that.
too. So are you vegan?
Yeah, I can't. Not vegetarian. Not full on
Vegetarian.
vegan though. You know what I mean? I
How
can,
long you been vegetarian?
yeah. Like off and on, like 7, 8 years. You know.
It's a better thing.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, from a holistic standpoint, yeah, it is. At least I cannot unsee that moment. Like that chicken wing, that bird wing.
Right?
That changed your life. It changed them literally.
Yeah, that was
Hey,
a
Sam Day said whatever
pivotal
you want to
moment.
talk about. He said it's whatever you want to talk about, I guess. And some people don't talk at all. They just be on camera eating.
Some people just muck. They don't bang. They just muck.
Yeah,
I guess
that's a lay on.
I guess you get both, huh?
And you go, yes, sir, advertising yourself. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
For one.
True.
Yeah.
It's all about the brand. It's all about the brand.
Absolutely. Always you stay branded. I don't walk in my house unbranded at all.
Yeah, I'm
So, start your own bowls, and you know what I mean? That would be something. Mukbang, everything, whole background, have a whole mukbang set.
Have a step and repeat.
You heard it here first.
So what inspired y'all
mukbang
brands?
sets.
So what inspired y'all brands? Because everybody got a brand on this right here. So and even the people that's on here in the comment section, what brand? How did y'all start? Where did that come from?
For myself, it's an extension of where I come from. You know what I mean? It's a derivative from the soil. It'll rise from the soil. You know, that's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? From the culture, from everything. You know what I mean? Just like growing up, like being into graffiti, writing on the walls. You know, just everything that comes with that culture. Real West Coast, like gravitate towards that. But that's everything that I do. You know, and then of course, everything else is with the roster vibes that come with that too. So everything's just one-on-one.
Yeah.
Real Shaggy do, man.
Right. Well, me, sir, I am a fan of yours, sir.
Me too.
Serious.
And so is my auntie.
Well.
My auntie gonna be on here, so she gonna be like, "Michael, did you tell me?"
Ain't it her birthday today?
No, that's a different auntie. That's my mom.
Oh.
My mom's twin. My mom and my auntie, Lord, birthday same day. They identical twins, and
cool.
people always get them confused. It's funny.
You got two mamas.
They be talking to my aunt thinking they talking to my mom, or talking to my mom and thinking that they're talking to my aunt. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious.
Your mama got a doppelganger.
My
That's
friend
cool,
came from my best friend. He called me Grizzly. This is a long time ago, and we was young. He just said it passing, and I didn't really run with it or do anything. But then I got into his T-shirt, and as y'all see, there you go, right there.
Grizzly.
Original one. Yes.
I wish you drop it to the world, though.
Right?
You
Drop
be
it to the
on
world.
videos, flying stuff. I want a grizzly fit. I've been saying this since I met you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
the
need to
That's the
step up
anticipation.
on it. Yeah, yeah, I need to step up on it. I'll be doing so many customs though for folks, so it's like finding the time to actually drop something specific that I think, or maybe that I have a few people look at it and be like, oh yeah, I could see that being out there, and you know,
Brother, you know who you talking to, right?
yeah,
Talking about time. Gotta sleep. You gotta sleep to have no time, man.
Right.
well, I get a little bit of sleepage.
But I can't talk. And I got a whole thing myself that I ain't pushed yet. But 2021 we about to do it. It's all grind on
Right.
ice, man. Serious.
I
Breathe
always
on
said that even that shirt you got
Yeah,
on in
because I was
2020 made it hard to breathe.
Right. Hard.
I was
2021, we about to survive, y'all.
yeah.
Going
About to
up,
breathe
squatting
waiting
easy.
up.
on that
I think that
waiting on that life of the mic.
you said the life of the
Waiting on
mic.
the life of the mic line.
I got somebody
Yeah.
right now
Just waiting on that.
that's about to drop this next year, bro. Or top of the year, I'm working on it. I got this lady doing some vector work for me as we speak.
Mm.
That's what's up.
Trying to do
Hey,
something.
look, Mac said, how can you do everything custom when you're trying to focus on your own brand? That's the battle I'm dealing with.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that would
don't,
be a
I don't
big
really
issue
do
right
custom.
there.
Y'all got to put some time aside for yourself, though.
Right.
Like you don't sleep, so you one of the people that it's just about managing the time. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
you got stuff in your store, you got stuff at home, and it's
yeah,
just you gotta like, for instance, man, I used to read books, and I know if I gotta read this book 1 hour a day, and I used to read like stuff to learn, like self-help books and different stuff like that, but I would set aside 1 hour out of that day. I don't care what I did in that day, I had to read that book. You know what I mean? And
right.
then like I used to work and come home, like I want to get on the computer and try to figure out how to use this silhouette, how to use this heat press. I would put aside, okay, I'm gonna go 30 minutes, an hour, um, each day, but I have to do, and that's just what it is. I mean, just etching in time, because if you look at people, rich people, bro, they do all type of stuff, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. They do books and movies and whatever else, and they got this lifestyle to live. Us as regular people, man, we got the same damn time they got. Why we can't? You feel me?
Right.
That's so true. So true. Alyssa Carter says I have an issue with that since I do a lot of different custom items. I could see that being a
Yeah,
lot.
I get it. I
I mean,
feel
the
like my
simple with
brand has kind of fell to the side for custom. You know what I mean? But I'm in the process of trying to like rebrand my brand.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
Me too.
But I get it because I even thought about like stop doing customs. You know what I mean? I ain't even
mm,
gonna lie. I thought
yeah, and
about it
that's
for a
another
minute.
like, if everybody have a brand up, most people they just do custom. You know, some people
Yeah,
that's their main thing. It's just so that's just their custom shirt. And then they
yeah,
have their signature design, but all they do is custom shirts. They don't have like their own, what I mean, like their thing, and that's all that they push.
yeah.
So I can see how but it's like if you're trying to really do both, yeah, you really
mm.
have to try to kind of find out what makes more sense to you. Is your custom push your brand? Is that the fuel for your brand? You know what I mean? Is it an income thing? Like what is your motivation behind that?
See, I got a whole statements for mine. Where I'm at, it's a small city, and it's small city minded folks around me, and there's not really much going on other than violence. So me having as many kids as I do, I would like to offer up an opportunity to where I'm able to teach them that there's a different way. Even if you're not making shirts, even if you just want to draw, or shoot, it ain't even got to be drawing. Anything that really sparks your mind and helps you move forward. So it might be rapping, it could be cooking, it could be t-shirt making, it could be painting walls, painting canvas, whatever it is. as long as you putting your foot forward to get to that next step in life, and you ain't worried about what Tom, Dick, and Harry is doing. That's what my mama used to say to me all the time. But and actually having something that you can look forward to. Point blank. Tony says, "Thanks, Zeke. That's a good idea for me to learn this dang cricket."
Yeah,
Why is it? Why is it this dang cricket?
Uh-oh.
You need some help with the
Hey,
cricket, Tony. Look, hit me up in the inbox.
He got the cricket. He got the cricket.
Yeah, I rock with my cricket too, man. The cameo is too complicated for me right now. I'm still trying to learn.
Oh, not the cameo.
I'm still trying to learn it, man. But
I just know like 3 tools. I know just enough to, you know what I'm saying, to get done what I need to get done.
Yeah.
Matt said, I fully understand what Mike just said.
Matt said he got 10 kids too, Mike. He feel you.
Oh yeah. Salute, brother. You know what's going on. Salute.
2 baseball teams in the building.
Yeah. Hey, the cameo.
Yeah, Tony,
though,
if you got any questions, just let me know.
The cameo to me is like, that's the first thing I learned. And then I see the cricket and I'm like, well, I hear all these complaints about the restrictions and limiting. And I'm pretty sure you can go outside that, navigate against that, because some people do, like me. I use GIMP and I use Silhouette. Or some folks just use AI and maybe they use I can't even think of the different programs that's in there. Photoshop, yeah, things like that.
Designer, all those.
So I heard this thing a long time ago. This is not why I had a cameo. I got a cameo on the fluke, but I heard that cameo was for men and cricket was for women. That's what I heard.
No, you didn't see.
I don't know. Hey,
I beg your pardon, sir.
I'm just repeating what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not because I ain't never fooled with a cameo, but I don't know. It was like a meme or something.
I thought about both some time ago. I thought about both when I first started. I thought about both, but for what I wanted to do, what I needed, the cameo was the best bet. Because I do everything from the cameo, even down to the printing. You know what I mean? Because you get those bigger sizes. Cameo is very fast.
Wow.
I get it though. I get it with the cameo. You know what I'm saying? But in I know some guys with crickets too. Don't play it like, you know what I mean? They don't got like no pearly pink ones. They got like the matte black joint like mine. You know what I'm saying? But it's some men out there with crickets.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Max says he got 2 of his sons that are 3 times All-American football players.
Yeah, that's dope.
Wow.
Yeah. It says.
Oh, we talking football. That's. I got some football for you. I got some football for you.
Tell them the story. Tell them the story, Jay.
James
we'll get off camera. We'll get off camera. I don't want to, but yeah, I got some football. I got some football for you though. I like, that's good stuff. Encourage that. Stick with that. Push that.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's what's up.
Definitely.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
James Patton says I heard.
My little one last year, 3-time champion at the youth level. At the national 3 times. That's like never been done.
Wow.
Cali represent.
Yeah, that's
the football. West Coast is where it's at though. Cali. Yeah.
Okay.
Like that
James Patton says I heard it depends on the model. He also says I heard cameo was better. Tony Renee Moffitt says I hear y'all, but I'm cooking fish for my hubby, but I'm listening. We appreciate you listening.
Hey,
what kind of fish you cook?
Yeah, for real.
Give me 1 second.
Ain't that tilapia? Is it tilapia? Fried?
No, I can't do no tilapia. You got to give me some. I'm bougie. I need a bougie fish.
What's a bougie fish? Cause you,
I don't know. Anything but tilapia.
Anything but tilapia.
Catfish. Oh, I know that's right. Well, I'm going to Tony's house. Tony got catfish.
Max says
With some grits
definitely
and
I'm gonna
waffles.
post my son's hammer, his first highlight clips. All right, do that, please.
Let's see what the video still playing. He cold for that, ain't
Yeah, he is.
he?
The only one over there with the video moving.
We'll go to Paris. But yeah.
Yeah,
Exception is the video.
that is hard. That's something they do when the person actually ain't in the room with you. They just have it playing like that. They let you know the other member.
That's like the closest thing to a hologram right there.
Yeah, it is. It definitely it is.
Own concert going on in the back.
It
Low key,
Slid
just
back
hear
in
his
the
intro.
smooth.
Just imagine. So, but like that's not just imagine his intro right now. His intro playing right now in your head right now.
Tony reminded me that
That right there.
Oh, you in there cooking?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big bag.
You in there making tilapia?
barbecue chicken in the oven.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah, he was just discussing that too. It sounds very delicious.
Delicioso.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap in on that. Brands. Seek. You said 2020 made it hard to breathe. 2021 squad up for sure, y'all. Y'all check out the pictures in the contest that I posted.
You posted the pic?
Romeo put one in. Yeah, there's some pictures that's been submitted for the contest.
I gotta check the pics out. I ain't see the pics.
There's a few. I've been trying to let everybody know it has to be Christmas themed. I appreciate you dropping your customs, but it has to be Christmas themed. I need to see Christmas holiday spirit. It's tis the season, people.
Tis the season. We got 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's so close.
It's like a blink away.
What did you say? Yeah.
What's that?
It was like just Easter. Like yesterday. Like, wow.
Right. Bro, 2020 went so fast, but so much happened. And it was so fast. Yeah. That's like a roller coaster, boy.
And it was a hell of a year, I tell you.
Exciting disappointments all year.
Right.
Be happy to find out
but
some
it was
stuff.
It was the birth of a lot of beautiful things too.
Yeah.
All in all, it's what you make it.
Real talk.
Every day above ground is a good one. You know, so what you do with it, you got action. You know, so you really can't complain. You know what I mean? Good, bad, or indifferent. It's all on you. You know, it's been real ugly. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Find your purpose.
Right.
Most definitely.
Go towards that.
Facts.
Sometimes it's easier said than done for some people, though.
Right.
But see, that's the hard part. I don't understand that though. It's like once you have it made up in your mind, it's like you'll sit all day long, right? Every day and do nothing. Literally, like just let that sink in. Sit all day long and do nothing.
Yeah.
But you won't take a moment to do it. I can't because even if it's not this something, I can't understand. Like that's what I understand. I can't idle time is I can sit all day long and do nothing. So
unmotivated.
Very much so. That's disrespectful, actually. You know what I mean? Like you cannot be around me and not do something. Like like you did say. You know what I mean? Like
make something.
Like what are you doing?
Right.
Do something. You know? Or Ed, or get out the way. You know.
I tell them get with it or get lost, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Day said 1,500 people was claimed by COVID-19 in his town.
That's crazy.
That's
sad, man. All the more reason to love. You know what I mean? Love your people and do something with a purpose. You know. And of course, you should always move smart, but at the same time, don't take nothing for granted. You know, So that's think about that. That number right there. Yeah, you cannot take nothing for granted.
Period.
That's motivation. That's motivation right there. You know.
Tony said Debo died of COVID yesterday.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, he had COVID?
I didn't know he had COVID.
Damn. Excuse me.
I know he was. They said he was sick, but he didn't look the same when I seen him. It was a whole different version of Debo. So, he was 63, I believe.
They got Pops and Debo.
Yeah. Like you said, all the more reason to be
all the more
thanking
reason.
God.
You got to be appreciative. You know what I mean? Be grateful and do things with a purpose.
Yeah.
That's what.
Positivity is the key, and knowledge is the power.
That's the only.
Positive vibes only, man. That's all I dig. I'm an empath. I feel people's energies too hard to be around jacked up energy. Like you can't be around me. I'm here to protect my energy.
That's right.
It's also hard to create. You know what I mean? When you're in that negative mindset, nothing beautiful comes from that. So you know what I mean? You gotta stay away from that. Reject that at all costs. Yeah. Save
like
myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't. It's like being in a loud, crowded room. That's what negativity is in my mind. Like I can't think. I can't move.
Yeah.
But one thing I find with having like that empath thing is people with bad energy, they shaky like the leaves in the tree, so quick, so fast.
Right. Energy vampires.
Be grateful for where God brought you. That's what Tony Moffitt just said. And that's so true.
Amen to that.
You definitely have to. I know I do.
Yeah.
You did.
Coming from where I come from, boy, I tell you.
So what's up with the logo? You only want to say it, nothing, see?
About what?
How'd you come up with your logo? Or your brand?
The brand, I'll tell the story one of these days. I ain't ready to tell it yet, but just know there's a message behind the name. Just a bad season. Basically, just a reminder to always look forward. Just keep grinding, keep going. Just motivation for me. It's like when I do music, I write my music for me, and my 12 Gone Apparel is a thing for me. You know what I mean? So like if somebody catch on, if it touches somebody else, that's a plus. But it's just a push for me. You know what I mean? If that makes sense to you.
It does.
It do. Squad.
Yeah. Friday night live.
I like the energy we got here, guys. Just saying.
Yeah, this is a nice one. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But man, that's real talk though. The God brought you, that's real talk. Because it could have been the other guy that brought you here.
All right.
Yeah. Big facts.
Well, yeah, y'all got to get me right on that cameo, man. I'm working on it.
Yeah,
I'm just like you said, y'all started with the cameo. I started with the cricket, so that's what I know. I mean, I rock with it though. You know what I mean?
I mean, all you really need to know is how to trace. That's it. That's it. Like that's the main thing is how to trace. That's it.
I can trace and all that. It's the machine that began me problem. Maybe I got a busted machine. Because it'd be like the
software part, yeah.
I got the software. It's just like the physical machine. Honestly, the blade don't cut for me. So it's the blade settings. Because on the Cricut, it just tell you what to put it on. So it says iron on, fabric. You know what I mean? You turn the
For the
dial.
most part, though, for the most part, you could just find somebody's settings and just set them, you know what I mean, a preset, and just go with those and tweak it little by little, you know what I mean, and always keep two blades. And you tell like thicker materials, just swap it out because the blade's dull,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And they also just take a little thing outside and use the little fibers and stuff stuck inside the blade, but also your blade don't go through. And also sometimes you got to also make sure that also it's pushed all the way down. Sometimes it's not
Yeah,
all the way down. You may just have it in there, it's like on the top, and it's not
yeah,
really, you know what I mean, getting this. That also is a thing. You don't want to break
yeah.
it.
Cause
You
that
push
was
that.
my
You got to
problem
get
once.
down to the
Yeah,
ground. Yeah, get down to the ground. My problem first starting out was lining it up, but it would slide off the mat. You know, either so much vinyl doing that. That was my first problem I said. But after that, it was good.
we gotta make those mistakes, man, to learn and get through it. I done went through some vinyl.
Yeah, I just
Hey, it's part of the journey.
Yeah.
It's low key fun though. Low key fun. I kind of just I hate that I didn't turn the camera on back then. You know,
Right.
that's what I wish. I wish that the minute that he turned the camera on at work, I should have came home that same day, that same day, and turned my camera on. That's what I keep telling myself. That's the one thing.
yeah.
It's good. You know, all the timing. You know, but yeah, that's it's part of the process.
So Sam J says,
Don't make
what's the
mistakes.
next machines y'all looking at for 2021 cutters, printers, or press inks?
It's a good question.
Presses and inks. I got the 24-inch Pro coming. So, and that's
That's
a
what I
Canon.
would be interested in that.
The 24-inch cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I just want a bigger print. A bigger press and a sewing machine or embroidery type. That's what I want.
What size press you got, Jay?
What's going on? 15 by 15. Yeah, I got two 15 by 15s actually. I wasn't really thinking about like sublimation all over press because that's not really my thing. You know,
Yeah.
it has having a larger press. You know, it makes it easier for certain things, but I'm not really into that kind of thing. You know, it's just real specific. So, like I said, even with my software, it's just enough to what I need to, you know what I mean, to do. It's not really like what you do is what you do with it. Like your placement, that's the key.
Yeah.
It's the way you place. You know, then the colors too, but it's mostly where you place it.
I use Cosmos inks, but I want to see what's out there. I love Cosmos first and foremost. I do. The colors pop.
Yeah.
But
I think I'm the only person in the world that hasn't tried it.
Really? Yeah, I got the Amazon one where I started from, and I was like one of the people like maybe it's just like it's all income from the same place. Like, but see, it do, but then again, it's just because his profile, you take the step to match it, he's matching his profile. That's where he's winning at. You get what I'm saying? So that's what the difference is. So, yeah, it's different. It may come from the same source, like the Nikes and Adidas, whatever the case, from the same factory. But yeah, I got nothing bad to say about that. You know what I mean? Cosmos Inc. for me is winning all day.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I want to try this. When I always tried it, it was sold out. I mean, I probably can get some now, but I'm like, I don't need no ink.
You could have made
Hey, but Jay, didn't you just snap on the sale? Somebody got a bunch in the sale.
Yeah, Jay did.
Yeah, you missed that sale. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have hopped on that.
Yeah, definitely. I got to have that. Like I said, once you go from using something else, you really can't go back. It's got to be something better. I'm not saying it's not nothing that can't be better, but you can't use nothing else. Like honestly, you know, I've used something else before. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's like you get the bread, you spend the extra dollar. You know, it's like you don't cheap on the bread and the cereal. You know what I'm saying? Like you pay what it costs. That's kind of like the same thing. Like yeah. I'm gonna pay a little bit, lose a little bit, you know what I mean? But that's the only problem. They do sell out. When you get it, like yeah, you gotta but even like you don't have to get the kit, you get the single bottles. Those float around regularly. little refill kits off Amazon. So,
I'm gonna try them out. I just been going with this. I be scared to switch up my ink because I've been using I use Ink
yeah,
X Pro, which is
that
good
work for
ink.
you though.
Pink X, bro.
That's what I started with.
Yeah. So it ain't bad ink, and I was
That's
like,
what I
I'm just scared to put different ink in my cartridges. But I can just replace the cartridges, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
all I just ran through. I just ran through like low as I could, and then sucked
Yeah.
out what I could,
Yeah.
and then I just you know what I mean? And I ran the ink out. I did a purge, and I just filled with the Cosmos ink.
I'm gonna give me some Cosmos,
no
man.
problem.
I'm gonna get me some.
Yeah,
Go check it out.
it's the truth. It's the truth.
Max says he used
Also,
Squid Ink, aka Subzone Ink.
that's what's up. I heard
Okay.
it's a lot of different brands out there, but you can see it's a subtle difference. Like no, like you know what I'm saying, not for nothing, but you can tell. Like it's like one of those when you know. Like you
Yeah.
can tell like your stuff is nice, but it can be nicer. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. You know what I mean? Like I'm not telling you how you do. Like what you do is what you do, but
Yeah.
this could be like your stuff is already dope.
Yeah.
But this may be what that little. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. But what you got works with you, stick with that. But Cosmos Inc. for me, yeah.
So you
For what I
telling like
was trying to
you
do,
say you was using Ink Pro at first, so you could tell the difference.
I still got models now. I still got models now. Yeah. As we speak, I can dig them out. But yeah, that's what I started with. Cause I was of the mind like Cosmos Inc. Like it's the hype. You know what I'm saying? It's the hype. I'm like, this is what I'm seeing right here. I'm going for this. I'm trying to get everything all in one spot. I don't want to deal with this and deal with that. That's one thing. You need to have it consolidated like the squad. You don't want to be all over the place. That's what we hear. So yeah, since I picked this up and I'm using it, I'm like, my stuff ain't like it's dull. I can see it's dull and muted. You get what I'm saying? And I try to change the profiles, but don't nothing really match like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and stop playing. First time I ordered Cosmos Ink, I ran the ink out like the same day. Yeah, so I was just printing, and then the Cosmos Ink came. I ran through the process, emptied the cartridge out as best as I could, ran the ink, a couple of prints. I was like, oh wow, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And I don't even really, so much like that, like all the time like that. But when I do, because like I'll be on something else. Yeah, it's
okay.
And if you use like Photoshop, all kind of stuff, like if you know what you're doing, yeah, you can do some really trippy stuff.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, definitely though. That yeah. And for me, I'm all about color, so yeah.
James Patton says the ICC profile makes a huge difference.
Yep.
So,
true.
Yep. And it does. And then he's got a new one that I didn't even mess with. I haven't even updated. He's got a new profile that matches with the bestie paper, which that I can never get a hold of, so I don't even mess with it right now.
Yeah.
Y'all watching?
Right.
Coming down the squad live.
Yeah, send me some, Angelo. Send me some ink, man.
You even got to send it. You can put it to the side, and then somebody buys some. Like you do back in the day. Put the pants to the side. I'm coming through. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
so he's got a new profile.
I use Cosmos Inc. because I didn't know nothing else. When I got into it, all you heard was Cosmos Inc. I was like, man, let me try this. I literally got up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to order this ink.
And I was going to say, one of your videos, the refill video, when you filled the cartridges, that was like one of the videos I watched when I was doing my conversion.
Yeah.
On my printer.
Yeah. Yeah, that was back then. I ran through about 100 pieces of paper trying to figure that ink out. Not figure ink out, but just like, it was new to me. So I was just printing everything.
Yeah.
Crushing socks, practice t-shirts, everything.
Yeah.
Man, they ain't had none when I was in.
When they say it's
I was really trying to do
you got to be up early in the morning to catch it. I still got hella ink, but I ended up just ordering an extra one not too long ago, just to have because it's hard to get a hold of.
Wow.
And that was
Yeah,
another
and I go through
order.
It's probably easier now.
do a lot of
Sam
math.
Day says, "What's the
A lot of math.
ICC program about?"
Now, it's the color profile. It's
It's a
the color
color
profile
profile.
that matches with your settings, especially if you use a silhouette. That's another reason why the silhouette is like, I'm an advocate for silhouette because you can print from a silhouette, you can design from a silhouette, you can cut everything's in silhouette all wrapped in one. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's your printer profile ready to print. You select the advanced settings, you go to more, go to the printer, and you look for you check the ICM or ICC. See, it's ICM. And you go down, check the
Yeah.
2. The Adobe or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the 2.2 or whatever the case is. Like I said, it's an updated one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's if you're not doing that and you're using Cosmos things, you need to stop what you were doing and start doing that. That's the first thing. You know,
Wow.
what you tweak it with the times and the pressure, all that's what you do. But yeah, that's a little jump start, a little boost. Yeah, and I don't really know how I feel about like how they say like the presentation matte. It lays a lot of ink down. So I don't really too much mess with that too much. You know, I just go like is it high? I don't really do high is it plain? I don't really do the premium matte. I don't really do it. Lays a lot of ink down on the paper. You know.
It does.
So I guess if you use like the craft, I guess it absorbs it better. So for the paper that I use, it's just too much ink. So I try not to use that. So
What paper do you use?
A-Sub or just plain old just HPN copy paper, regular copy paper.
Okay.
Depending on like if I'm just doing like random just test stuff, I'm just trying to like mess around using copy paper. But if I'm gonna sell something to somebody, which I don't really sell like much, like stuff making clothes, but it's
Yeah.
like masks or like mugs or something like that. Somebody wants,
Yeah.
I mean really mugs, but just mostly masks and things like that. I use like the sub paper. You know what I'm saying? But just for restaurant purposes, I'll run through copy paper all day long because it ain't really no different. It's really not. You know, you just gotta tweak your little sets a little bit, you know what I mean? But it's just not really much of a difference. It's just the ink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the paper is thinner, so the heavier the weight, that's the better. That's, you know what I mean? If you go right into the paper jam, the heavier the weight, you're most likely to get a paper jam to occur in the printer. But that's what is working for you with the ink. It's the heavier paper weight. So even if you get regular copy paper, you want to get a heavier paper weight. You know, you still rock with copy paper as long as it's heavier weight. And that's what you want to be at. I use just the regular old $2 pack copy paper. You know what I mean?
True.
You just had the large 11 by what's it? 11 by 17 copy paper. I ain't ever seen that. What's it? The hammer paper or
I just learned a whole lot about ink and paper, y'all. I don't know. I feel like I knew something, but I didn't know as much. I learned something.
But you use that roll is the same thing. The A-Sub, you just got the roll.
Yeah.
You check yours down free. The A-Sub is showing just pre-cut. I think the roll is probably actually a better. If you got the means to cut it out, the roll is probably, you know, it's like the butcher paper. You know, if you have like a little dispenser, that's probably the loop right there.
It's learning that cut because I've had a lot of paper jams. A lot.
I bet. That's
once it jams, that sheet is gone. So
yeah, I only go by machine with one sheet at a time.
Me too.
Because
2 of them will make it jam.
Yeah.
And plus, when I put a whole bunch of little designs on one sheet that have nothing to do with each other, you know what I mean? That's how I do my designs. You know what I mean? I make it like a flower, a Uzi, a sneaker, you know what I'm saying? A Snicker bar, a skateboard, you know what I'm saying? A 40 ounce and a Megatron. I'm like, oh, I need to have that right now on the same paper. It has nothing to do with nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And cut them like a puzzle. That's, you know, that's how you
gang sheet that joint.
Yeah, you gang sheet it. You get your the most for your that sheet. That roll, that man, I'm telling you. I bought 3 rolls though, so I ain't ran out. Since I've started sublimation, I have yet to run out of sublimation paper because the roll.
3 rows. You gonna laugh. But you keep having paper jams, you gonna run out of them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that attribute to the loss of my paper. The roll wasn't so thick. It's like, I get at least one paper jam, but that's because I be moving too fast. I'm not
Yeah.
focused. I'm going from custom to custom to custom, and I'm just like trying to get the paper cut. So I guess it would be smart to just pre-cut it, but
Mm.
I prefer vinyl though over sublimation. I know that sounds crazy.
I do too.
When it comes to shirts and hoodies and yeah, I prefer vinyl.
But if you really like going like brand wise, you don't really want to go like vinyl. You know what I mean? As like your main staple in your line. If you like want to do like incorporate like on your hats, you know what I'm saying? Certain pieces like your hats, your sweaters, and some you know what I'm saying, circumstances. If you don't really want to go heavy like, on the vinyl on everything, especially on the cost, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna love it doing 1,000 pieces. You're not gonna love that. Doing 100 pieces of the same thing, you're not gonna love that very much. You know, not for too long.
Yeah.
And it has its limitations also. Well, depending also too, you know what I mean? If you do like just like a logo, like say if you do it, for example, like a G, like you had a G for your Grizzly line, that's just your logo, like the C on your hat. Like that would be
Mhm.
cool to do in vinyl. Like that's your thing. Like one, you know what I mean? Like one color stick on that, something like that. But if you do like every single thing you do in vinyl,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's too much time too. That's
Yeah, you
way
gotta
too
get
much time.
transfers at that
That,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot, Alyssa
You
says.
know what I'm saying?
Alyssa
My fair
says, has
point.
anyone done screen printing?
I went to school for it a few years
I
ago.
did. I did back in high school. Back in high school, I did.
Never.
Nice.
No, I've never
I used to
did it
write on
either.
walls.
It seems too complicated for me.
Too much.
Seems really messy.
Yeah.
Max says he's ran out of 13 by 19 A sub paper and he has every size, but that one he's tight. It's particularly tight on.
I'm
I
about
got
to
that right
I
here.
ain't never tried 13. I'm gonna order some 13 by 19.
I'm about to run out of
Like,
13 by 19.
I don't have a need to print that big really for my like the designs I do that don't really require that.
Run through them because that's what I need for the socks.
13 by 19? Oh, could you be doing like multiple or like they just require that?
I do, yeah, I do a.
The bigger
You
the
know, you
piece.
need 2 on for a pair, and I do my image 9 by 19 to do the all over patterns, the cover. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see, I'll be running through paper. See, I don't
So
want
that's
the ink,
the
but I don't want the
exact
paper like
length.
that.
9 by 19, huh? Okay.
Yeah, that's a little, you know, sneak tip in there. 9 by 19.
Little gem right there. You just drop it.
Yeah. Go take that whiz nug with you.
Yeah. Max the Bill McCray say I can't make my own socks. Why
What
can't
you
you?
mean, Matt?
I
Why
try
not?
to. I always
See,
get the
also,
white
that-
lines.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's what I want to ask you. How do the silky socks feel? Because myself, I wear sand socks and wool socks, and I'm real particular about the socks that I wear on my feet. So that's why I don't really make socks. I don't really make nothing that I don't sell nothing that I won't wear or
True.
use. So like, what do they feel like? The silky socks. That's what I want. That's what I wanted to know. What do they feel like?
See, I'm with you. Like,
Crazy,
I don't
though.
sell nothing that I wouldn't wear. So what I like about silky socks,
Yeah.
like they have the polyester, but like on the inside of the bottom one is cotton too. So it's a real comfortable, soft bottom of the sock, and they fit. You know, they fit right. They feel good. I get nothing but compliments about these socks. My customer love the socks. They don't know they silky socks, but they love the socks.
Man, I never.
Like
I
the feel of the
really
socks.
the socks I made. I crushed. My tubes started turning church socks real quick.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
make
I'm
none.
real
See,
particular
you
you
banned from
these
these
shoes.
socks.
You want to have nice socks. Have nice socks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a practice it one day.
I appreciate this hustle. I do appreciate this hustle and follow them on. Anybody do anything positive, you also look towards that. Dude is a good dude. But I ain't never really tested the product, so you know, I'm not sure.
I've never used it either.
Definitely. But yeah, like I said, I definitely appreciate the hustle though. Just like Joe. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Mike too, on the low, I see your progression. You know what I mean? From the
I'm
basics of the
trying.
store.
Hey,
I see you.
I'm learning.
I see that actually from the Walmart parking lot. I see you. Yeah, you gotta salute that. See, that's where it's at. That's what you strive for. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
For real.
Hey, Sam Day says I
Definitely
worked
where it's
at
at.
RFX for 2 years. They print Nike jerseys, shirts. I started screen printing. It was too much for one or two shirts, but for big jobs, it's where it's at.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
But that's true though. I mean,
When I was in college, I took it
Basically,
for
yeah, you
art, but I never got into
Hmm.
but they make it like so now. If you don't want to get your hands dirty with the screen print, you can order the screen printed transfers. So
There you go.
how do screen printers feel about the transfers? Because some of them they don't really like that. I've been in
it.
certain groups. I ain't gonna say a group name, but like the screen printers do not like people that like use vinyl or transfers. They don't call them t-shirt printers.
Hmm. That's
You know what I
interesting.
mean? Yeah.
yeah, I see most of like like when you're printing, yeah, I guess, but that's a whole nother, that's a whole. I mean, because actually, don't get it wrong, like screen printing, that's an art. That's a
Yeah.
trade. Like you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
could really like world renowned for what you do. Like not even on like fabrics, but like on parchment paper. People get paid to they print on straight just paper, like French
Yeah.
paper, right? Like it's a whole other story. But printing in itself is an art. It's some people that I know that really do that. They do that. Like that's dope. Like real artistic. Like they do reproduction of prints. Like I get what they're saying, but this in
Yeah.
itself, we're more garment decorating. Printing is a method, but we're more like garment decorators. So we're not printers in that sense of the
Right.
word. So I get
yeah,
that. You
Hmm.
want to be like that. Like they deserve that. If you go to school for 30 years, you deserve to be called doctor. Even if you ain't not a heart surgeon, you're still a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if I stop practicing, you just doctor. Don't even talk to me. You know what I mean? So if that's what you choose, if you do that, you deserve that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? If you code it what you put the work in, what they said don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? You go
Right.
all what you do. So yeah, you
yeah.
gotta give them that. I'll pay no more mind. What I do, I know what I do. If I
Right.
don't do nothing, I'm still good at it. So, yeah, I like my stuff. That's where it's at.
Wow.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, Miss Lisa said, Miss Lisa or Leah, I'm sorry, I'm butchering it right now. I'm gonna say Shalea Nuisance Robert says, "Hey y'all, I just got home. Did I miss everything? We talked
You
about
missed the live, girl.
we talked about a
So
few
where were you
topics.
supposed to be? Where were you supposed to be? Everything is temporary. What was you ain't really miss nothing. You can
Right.
always catch it later on.
You can catch it here in the group or to be on 12 Gone Apparel tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that.
That's how you get them
No
watch
CA, I
hours up.
need it, love. So that's what I need in my life. But I'm gonna try to, like I said, do the live stream. Shameless plug. I prefer it may not even but it may not even happen though. It may not even happen. But if it does,
Hmm.
I've been trying to get myself to do that too, bro. The live stream. I'm I'm hella private, so it's hard.
Hmm.
yeah, speaking to myself, I'm thinking of like I'm not really thinking. I'm thinking like if I'm already pressing, right? Just follow me here. Like I'm already pressing, right? So if I turn the camera on and I'm already pressing, like what that really, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing nothing other than what I'm already doing. You get what I'm saying? But it's already like premeditated. So it's like it's taped off, and this is the live zone, and I'm mindful of that. And all I'm doing is this, and maybe occasionally, hey, what's up, everybody? Oh, y'all good? Okay, because I'm really not having nothing to say. Because I'm not talking to myself like that. Because that's what you're
Yeah.
doing, right? So I'm pressing. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing, I'm pressing. The cold parts, you can't really have no music. And speaking like, you know what I'm saying? But see, you vibe your own music. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah,
do your thing, and every now and again, if we catch you in the right time, we just in there functioning. That's what I'm thinking in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not really thinking too much into it. You put it like that, low key, that's what happened. Fear got me. When I talked to you earlier,
Yeah.
I started thinking about it. When I talked to you earlier, I meant to talk to you when I was waiting for you to call back.
I passed out
I
on
was
you,
gonna
bro.
pick up with that, but I was. But that's cool because that's what I did. So that's good though, because we left off. I wanted to ask you though, like, what goes into in your mind as far as like the fear aspect, or what would push you away from doing a live? For people who are thinking about a live, what do you think goes into a live? Because like that's what I said. I thought that I just turn the camera on. I'm doing what I'm doing already. But when you said what you said, I started to think about it. Like, well, what else needs to go into it?
I mean, if you look like the best uni, perfect example. She just get on there, she talk and feel it. You see Big Brando do it, go live, then I'm pressing shirt. You know, you see a question pop up, saying questions, or I mean, I think the live is more for your personality, you know what I mean? But me, like, even though I do YouTube, I'm hella private. Like, anybody that follow me on Facebook, you don't know if I'm doing good, bad, or indifferent. Because I don't share my personal life. I feel like that live sometimes is an invasion of privacy. I mean, not these are different. But I mean, it's like if it's just me in a room by myself, you know, you never know what you might do. You might got a fart, anything.
Come on, I'm sorry. Farts are funny.
But I'm saying though, you might be on camera, you got a fart, like you by yourself. You know what
That's
I mean?
real talk though.
Yeah.
Lives are hard. I've been trying to do them, but it's hard.
I never thought about that because I figure if I could turn on a camera and shoot a video, like, I mean, this is just me, like all the time. Like I don't really pay much attention to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like not to come off like that, but I don't really. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't really. It doesn't bother me like that. You know, I can really like I could do with it or without it. So I'm not really. I'm not really tripping. So the camera's on. So I'm thinking about doing just a smooth, just a quiet session. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking. You get what I'm saying? I'm just pressing. Every now and again, y'all say something to me, I might say something back, but I'm not really,
But see, live is different because when you just actually.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm trying to get that part though. Like I'm trying to, because I'm turning the camera on. Like when I shoot a video, I feel like the same thing. When I shoot the video, and I put the video out like the same thing. I don't really even edit my videos. So I might as well go live because when I post a video, I literally just shot the video like right that second and put the video up. Like when I have a moment, so I feel like the same thing as a live for me.
I edit my videos because if I didn't, it would be a gang of bloopers.
Mine too.
Nah, that's the only problem with me though is that I don't really go live because I don't really have much to say. Like I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really do much for the talking. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm real personable, but just on a small talk, like I don't really do that. So that's why I don't go live. Not for the fact that like I said, my videos I just talk, and that's just how I come across all the time. So yeah, the only thing I stopped. That's why my videos so short too, because I don't, you know what I mean. I talk fast also because I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm trying to give you what you need, and I'm trying to get on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I will do the live, but it's like it's just a second. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be like socially awkward, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like it's just me.
Yeah.
Like why? What am I saying to me? You know
I get it.
if I'm doing what I'm doing, like that's what I do with the camera. It's like when I shoot my videos, like that's just. You know what I mean? Like that's just me the same way I was, you know what I mean? Like if I'm talking to, to one person, if I turn a live on, it's just a matter of like it's gonna be just a lot of awkward silence, if anything. Like that's the only problem for me. And so that's what you know what I mean. So you know what I mean? If I turn the camera on, if I'm shooting it, I didn't really think of it past that. I mean that's my only hang up, just not have much to say. I'll turn the camera on, y'all can watch you press shirts all day long. If you do, that's cool. If y'all don't, that's even cooler. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I find that you got to engage with the audience, or at least when I'm on live, because I do live a lot, especially in the squad. Yeah. And then shout out to thanks Seven Davis. He says check out Behind the Scenes with Mike T's, which is a little series that I got on my channel. It shows like for folks that may want to get on camera and don't know how to do it or how to approach it, like. Y'all see, I freestyle it when I get on the camera. It's not nothing written down. The subject, the matter, the timing, it all happens right then and there. So if I'm working on something and I'm like, well, this might be all right, I'll just go live and I'll ask the audience how they're doing. Um, Ask me some questions why I'm doing what I'm doing, and then I'm also showing the stuff that I'm doing. So it's like it's basically like talking to yourself and then answering yourself because you're reading the comments. And a lot of times some of the folks that's in the store, they'll come up to the front and ask who am I talking to. And I'm like, I'm talking to my camera, to my phone. So I look real crazy. Don't be nobody up in the front of the store but me and the phone.
That's another thing. That's another thing. Yeah. Yeah. If y'all tap into my live, don't expect really much of the convo. Not really. Look at the hey, what's up? Every now and again, if you ask me something, I'm gonna respond, but I'm not really carrying on the conversation. You know, I mean, like, what am I saying to who? You know, I mean, because I'm already motivated. I'm already pepped up, and I know what I'm doing already. So, like, you know what I mean? Unless you ask me something, I'm not really saying.
Get over yourself.
I'm gonna give you an introduction if you're coming in. From there, like you just on your own. You watching, that's cool. You may see the technique. You may ask a question, that's cool. But if not, you may just it's like a marathon. You know, you just what I'm saying? You just watching the person. Sometimes it's just the sound. For me, like it used to be like Stan Banks intro, the little click, 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 click with the silhouette. That used to be my thing right there. It's just the sound, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you want the sound. Sometimes you just be itching for the sound of the press, for the sound of the
loading the clip.
So, yeah, I mean, I say that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just the sounds that do it, you know what I mean? Like a tattoo, sometimes you get like that smell, you know what I mean? The needle, that's a whole other thing. But yeah, it's the sound.
Gotcha.
It's an experience. I mean, that's what it is.
I'm gonna do it.
But hey, look, y'all. I hate to run out on y'all, but I gotta go.
Oh,
I
no.
do apologize.
Oh no.
I appreciate your squad.
Oh.
Why? Sure.
Oh no.
And you know y'all can catch these replays. They be on the all week. We throwing back up so y'all can watch them from the beginning.
It may be a segue to my live because I do got church to press, so I may or may not have a live on all things styles. Check my YouTube. Yeah, you guys are up and available. If not, it may just be up there because I do need you to get them hours up. So y'all, hey, tap in, check me out one time for our dad.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
I appreciate y'all though. Squad out.
Squad out.
Peace.
Wow.
And I'm back in the comments to check y'all out.
We got a couple comments we gotta respond to before we hang up for the rest of us or whoever.
Somebody said
now they want to
get over yourself because there's someone online or two that's worse off than you, basically, or getting it worse than you. And then also just do it.
Period. I'm gonna do it. Y'all gonna see it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel it's a win-win situation. You know, it's gonna promote the growth of the channel. Also, you get a chance, you know what I'm saying, to peek in, you know what I'm saying, in real time, catch you, you know what I'm saying, what's up with you. If not, just see, you know, I just feel it's a way to get the numbers up though. You don't gotta edit nor upload the video.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Trial run.
Yep.
30 minutes to an hour. If you do that for a week though, I mean, it can't be a bad thing. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
I got a live dropping in the morning that was pre-recorded, and it's a great conversation. So it was. I was answering a lot of questions.
So how's the process though from when you upload these lives though? Is it a long file?
It's the same. Like it's the same to me. Download it right off of Facebook and then upload it right to YouTube. That's it.
Same difference.
Same way.
Okay.
I mean, the processing time may take a little bit longer because it's actually an hour or 2 hours or however long. But as long as you download it and upload it right on up to the channel, 2 seconds.
That's a win-win. Longer video.
Right on, 7. But yeah, how long we been on this thing? 2 hours or something?
I don't have the time.
A little over an hour. It's like 8:30. It's like 8:30. Like an hour and a half.
Yeah. But that's good conversation. You wouldn't sit here for an hour and a half and not be talking about something or learning something.
And just,
I ain't tripping. I ain't. It's like one of the rare times where like nothing's really happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, you know, but yeah. That live though, I think that we should all aspire to just, you know what I'm saying, to do. We got the front down lives on the squad, and then we need to try to do 1 or 2 lives on our channels. You know what I'm saying? At least a week. And I figured, like how you were saying, like back in the day, like you come off of work, you know what I'm saying, you devote like an hour or 2 towards making a design. You know what I'm saying? You make an hour or 2 towards doing it, you know what I'm saying, something like that. It's like, why not just turn the camera on and devote an hour towards, you know what I'm saying? Like for myself, like I meditate in the morning. So I figure after my meditations, I can always turn the camera on, you get what I'm saying? For like at least 30 minutes, if nothing else. Even if I'm just pressing like 1 or 2 shirts, you know what I'm saying, with the camera's on, so that's 2 birds, 1 stone. I think we can all commit to do something like that. We can also, this would also be a good way to, like, if you don't have time to actually do videos, like for product reviews, anybody wants to send us stuff to the squad, that'd be also a good way, you know what I'm saying, in real time to get a real feel for the product actually too.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Miss Leah. Thank you for watching. We enjoy doing it.
That's crazy. They really, I mean, because I like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we squad. That's that they really mess with us like that. You know, like,
yeah,
I appreciate that.
It's definitely
I really
showing us.
appreciate that.
It's showing us that we moving in the right direction, and you know, people are actually getting something of value. So,
Alyssa said I get nervous on live. Alyssa, you got so many skills, so much stuff to share. People, get out there, get over that. Ain't nothing, just go on. Even if you just pre-record them and upload them to YouTube, you got a lot of skills you can share with the world. Once it's out of your head, it don't belong to you no more.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what everybody do it live. It's like being on the high dive. You gotta jump at least once.
I'm gonna get one in the next one.
Everybody can't skydive. Yeah. Everybody can't skydive or bungee jump. You can't go live.
That's so
Hashtag
true.
go live. That's where it's at. And I'm gonna practice what I preach. It's gonna be one coming. I just can't say when, but it's gonna be one coming. It's in the universe.
I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna do one in the next few days. I'm gonna get it in.
Because you think about it, I was like, I ain't never went live with work. Like, this is like my first time ever going live on any capacity. You know, I never went live on Instagram or Facebook, like ever. You know, like never been live on nobody's live. It's like the first time. I'm like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, because I can't even see nothing but you guys. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, right on, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. We're gonna let y'all get up out of here. Appreciate y'all again. Appreciate y'all for watching.
Definitely. Until next Friday.
Yep. Next Friday.
Next Friday, y'all. Squad.
Same time, same back channel. Y'all be easy.
Peace.